Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you update what's going on at the garage. So, 1976 Cadillac Eldorado, she is coming out great. We have gotten all the studs out. I showed you that the last time for the exhaust manifolds. Everything went well with that. Then we pulled the valve covers off to change the gaskets because the old gasket's a cork gasket. It was cracked and it was just leaking, and you can see where it was leaking down into here. So when we did pull that off, we saw pieces of plastic in the bottom of the head over here, right along the rail. And I immediately knew what it was. It was the umbrella seals for the valve stems. And what they do is they cover the actual, this is your valve right here. This is the tip, this is the stem right here, and this is where your keepers go to hold the spring and the retainer onto the valve, and it holds the valve closed. What happens is they are a plastic seal or umbrella seal, and they get hard after a while and they just start to disintegrate and break. And if we look here, these are our rockers. This is our rocker pedestal, and that's those are the two rockers, the intake and the exhaust. This is the bolt that holds the rocker pedestal into the head, and these are your keepers. This is your valve spring. This is the retainer right up here, and this is a new seal that we're going to be putting in. These over here are the old seals. These are the umbrella style seals. And if you look right here, you can see a few of the pieces that we pulled out of the head. And you can see how they're breaking. And this one you can see is cracked right there. See right there, that crack right there? That is the crack in it, and you can see it even better there. So a lot of oil was bypassing the valve stem and guide and getting into the cylinders. That's really not good because it builds a lot of carbon deposits up inside the cylinder on the head, fouls out your spark plug. It really does a lot of bad stuff. The way that these umbrella seals would sit is you would just slide them over the valve stem like that, and they would just sit there. Now, it doesn't keep the oil from coming in this way, but it will keep the oil from falling into the valve stem and then down through your valve guide and into your cylinder. So we are, with the heads in place, we are taking each set of rockers off, the intake and the exhaust, off of the head, and then we are putting the new seals on it, which are these positive locking seals. They lock on both sides. They lock at the valve stem, which would be this part here, and they also lock along the valve guide, which would be this part here. And you can see they look a whole lot different than the old stems, the old seals. And if you see, they actually go on basically the same way, but you actually have to push them on hard. We have a special tool that we use to put these on. And it takes one part of the tool to put the top down over the valve stem, and then another tool to get this part of the seal to go over the valve guide right down here. So we're doing a lot of work that will stop the oil or slow down the oil from getting into the cylinders. So there you go, guys. Quick little lesson on a Cadillac motor. It's a little bit different than most motors. Even the way the rockers are held onto the pedestals, you'll see there really is no keepers on this. There's no bolt that goes through to positively hold it on. All that holds it on are these two little clips right here. This one here and that one here. And you can see that right there. There they are. That's all that holds them on, and then the pressure of the spring and the push rod pushing the rocker upward. That's what holds these cars together. Not the stablest of valve trains. These motors never really were a high revving motor, and it's a good thing because those are very unstable rockers. If you were to rev it up past about 5,200, 5,500, they really aren't that great. So there you go, guys. Have a good one. Keep you up to date as we go. Okay, bye.